Hello, welcome to Chair Yoga. It is Monday and we are doing some chair yoga today. So you may want a block or a book or a footstool, anything that you might be able to put your foot on in case you can't bring your foot all the way up to the seat of the chair today. So if you need to grab a block or a book or a footstool, please do that now. But welcome to your practice today. So let's just take a minute to get centered. First of all, a gentle reminder to please always listen to and respect your body and only move in ways that feel okay in your body. Certainly if a doctor has told you not to move in a certain way and I say to move that way, don't do it. So let's take a minute to get centered. So bring the feet flat onto the floor and even take a minute to spread the toes wide, lifting the toes up off the earth, spread the toes wide, then root the toes back down into the earth and a little gentle pressure down with the feet to lengthen the spine, reach the crown of the head up towards the ceiling as you allow the shoulders to melt down away from the ears. Lower the gaze or close the eyes and welcome yourself to your practice, to this time to care for your body and your mind, maybe even your spirit. Allow the focus to settle on the breath without any effort to change the breath. Just feel the cool air coming in through the nose, the warm air leaving the nose. And then let's take 4 rounds of 4x4 breathing. So go ahead and let your air out. And on an inhale through the nose, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale nose, 2, 3, 4, pause. Inhale through the nose, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale nose, 2, 3, 4, pause. 2 more rounds on your own. And then just resume normal breathing. If you'd like to set an intention or a dedication or a mantra for your practice, now would be a great time to do that. Just hold that thought in your mind's eye. And gently blink open the eyes. We're going to come to sit towards the edge of our chair. And again, checking to make sure the ankles are under the knees, spine is long and straight. And we're going to take a cat pose. So we're going to scoop out the belly, round the back, widen the shoulder blades, chin drops, hands are towards the front of the knees. And just take a couple breaths here in cat pose. Really focusing on the wide shoulder blades, the spine reaching back towards the back of your chair. And then nice and slow on an inhale, we're going to come up for cat pose. For cow pose. So the shoulder blades come towards the spine, chin lifts, the back is arched, and we'll take a couple breaths here before we flow in and out of cat-cow. Stick with that slow, deep, even breath. Good. Take a breath in, and on an exhale, come back to cat pose. Inhale to cow. So we're just going to kind of flow in and out of cat-cow. Exhale for cat. Inhale for cow. Good. One more. And bring the spine back to neutral. We're going to take figure four. So we're going to cross the right ankle over the left knee. If that is not an option for you, you can cross the right ankle over the left ankle. But if the ankle comes up to that left knee, strong flex in that right foot. Again, spread the toes of the right foot, long straight spine. And let's bring our hands to the seat of the chair, and you can kind of use the hands on the chair to lengthen the side bodies and the spine. And then we're going to switch to the left knee on top of, left foot on top of the right knee. Again, strong flex in that left foot, spread the left toes, lengthen the spine. And we're just going to kind of flow back and forth. Just alternating ankle to knee, keeping both hips rooted to your chair. Let's take one more to each side. Good. Bring the feet parallel on the floor. I'm going to scoot back just a little bit so you can see my feet here. All right, so we're going to bring the knees together, the heels go out. Actually, we'll hold on to the chair again. And then heels in, knees out. And that's our flow here. So just waking up those hips a little bit more. Just a nice, gentle knees open, knees together. Heels in, heels out. Good. Come on back to neutral. And we're going to take half hero pose. So we're going to bring the right knee towards the floor, the right foot, the top of the foot is pressed into the earth, so it kind of looks like that. We're just going to kind of get a stretch in that quadricep. Good. Bring that right leg back to center, and we'll take the left foot. Same thing, top of the foot onto the floor, bringing a stretch into that left quadricep. And then bring the left leg back, and we're going to flow like that. Inhale forward, exhale. Just alternate the legs. Let's take one more to each side. And back to center. So we're going to take the feet a little bit wider. The toes are still pointing forward. So it's not a huge wide leg here, but just a little bit wider than your hip joints. And we're going to inhale, lift the arms up by the ears. Really reach the side body's long. And then we're going to come to a forward fold. So perhaps it's forearms to the knees and the head hangs, or maybe the hands travel to your block or the earth, and let the head hang heavy. And then from here, either bring the arms out and up, or the forearms can come to the knees, and then you lift up. But we're going to take a forward fold flow here. So we hinge at the waist to forward fold, whatever that looks like for you. Belly drawn in, strong flat back. We lift it all the way up. And we're just going to flow a couple more times like that. Good, let's take one more and hold it. So forward fold, let the head hang heavy. Maybe nod the head yes or shake the head no to release the muscles of the neck. Good, nice and easy. Forearms up to knees. Bring it back up to stand. And we're going to bring the knees back together so the tops of your legs look like the number 11. We're going to take a twist here. We're going to be doing a lot of twists today. So we're going to take the outside of the left hand to the outer right knee. The right hand reaches back for the chair. We lengthen up through the spine, then take a twist to the right. And breathe those long, slow, deep breaths. So the twist isn't coming from the head. The twist is coming from the torso and from the legs. So the legs are a little gentle pressure down into the floor. Continuing to wake up our spine. Nice and easy. Come back through center. And we'll take the outside of the right hand to the outside of the left knee. Left hand reaches back for the chair. Reach up out of the pelvis. Then take your twist. Rooting the feet down into the earth. And breathing. Low belly is drawn in a little bit here to protect the low back. And gently release to center. And we're going to come on and scoot all the way back in our chair. I'm going to scoot mine up. So we're leaning with our back supported by the back of our chair. And we're going to bring the arms up by the ears. Palms touch. Exhale, hands to prayer. Stay connected with your breath. And then we're going to take the arms out to the side, palms up. And then we're going to inhale the arms up, palms touch. Exhale to heart center. Arms out to the side, palms up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale to prayer. One more time, and then we're going to add on a little bit. So inhale. Arms out to the side, exhale. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to add on with a little back bend here. So inhale the arms out to the side and exhale. Inhale the arms up overhead. Interlace the fingers. Press the palms up towards the ceiling. And maybe find a little, so you're leaning back on your chair. And just take a little back bend. Keep the head up if that feels better in the neck. If you like to drop the neck back, head back a little bit, you can do that. Inhale up. Exhale, arms out to the side, palms up. And prayer. Inhale, extend the arms out to the side, palms up. Exhale. Inhale, arms up. See if you can interlace the fingers the opposite way than you did before, so probably the way that doesn't feel as natural. Lift it up, lean back on the chair, and find any amount of back bend that feels good for you. Elbows can bend here if that feels better. Breathe. And bring it back up. And exhale, hands to prayer. One more time. Inhale, arms out to the side, palms up. Exhale. Inhale, hands up. Interlace, palms go up to the sky, lean back on the back of your chair, take a little back bend. And come on back up, palms touch, exhale to prayer. All right, we're going to add a little more to that. So we're going to inhale the arms out to the side, palms up. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, we're going to take a forward fold. Inhale, arms up. We're going to take a twist just like we did before. So the outer left hand comes to the outer right knee. Right hand reaches back. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, back through center. Interlace the fingers, reach them up, little back bend. Inhale back through center, exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, arms wide, palms up, exhale. Inhale, arms up, exhale, forward fold. Inhale. All the way back up. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, back up through center. Interlace the other way. Reach the palms up towards the ceiling. Lean back on your chair. Take a little back bend. Inhale it back up, palms touch, exhale to heart center. And just take a minute here, lower the gaze or close your eyes, connect with your intention, your mantra, your dedication. Notice how just the movements we've made so far are feeling in your body. Good, and we'll take eagle pose. So we're going to extend the arms out, palms up. We're going to bring the, the right arm over the left, and we're going to either hug opposite hands to opposite shoulders, and we're going to take the left leg and cross it over the right. You can even, if it's in your, works in your body, you can hook that left foot. Option to bring the backs of the hands together or full twist with the palms touching. So we're really breathing into the back of the shoulder blades, really widening the shoulder blades, keep those elbows lifted. Slow breaths, full breaths. Good, then gently release out, uncross the legs. We're going to cross the right leg over the left. Maybe you take that hook, maybe not. And this time we're going to bring the right arm under the left and either hug opposite shoulders. Backs of the hands touch. or the palms touch, and breathe. Good, gently release out. Uncross your legs, and we're going to take that right arm behind us, and maybe it grabs the back of the chair. I can't see what I'm doing. So maybe that right hand grabs the back of the chair, and we kind of lean back, maybe move the hips a little bit forward. So my right hand is grabbing the top of the back of the chair. If that does not feel okay in your shoulder, you can simply bring the right hand to your low back. I have to kind of help my right hand up there. But lean the hips forward and just feel that stretch in the right shoulder. Option to stay right here if this feels enough for you, or you bring the left arm up by the ear and you reach that left hand towards the right hand. Big shoulder stretch for both shoulders. Maybe the head leans back into that left arm. And breathe. Good. Release the left arm and nice and slow, bring yourself back up. Maybe shake the arms out. We'll take that on the other side. So the left hand either reaches around the low back, or that left hand grabs the back of that chair. We move the hips forward. We lean back. Breathe into that left shoulder. Great. Option to stay just like this, or that right arm comes up by the right ear, and then the elbow bends, kind of like you're trying to scratch your back in the middle of the back. Maybe the chin lifts a little bit. Focus on your intention, your dedication, your mantra. Release the right arm. Maybe use that to help push yourself back up nice and slow with respect for that shoulder. And come on up. More shoulders. So we're going to reach both hands behind the back, and we're going to try to grab opposite elbows. If that doesn't work, maybe you grab wrists or hands behind the back. Lengthen that spine. And then see what it feels like in this position to take some shoulder rolls backwards. And note which arm is on top here, so we can do the other side in a minute. So just some nice shoulder circles backwards. Shrug the shoulders up and back and down and forward. Good. Find stillness. And then we're going to switch the cross of the arms. So now we want the opposite arm on top. Grab opposite elbows or wrists or hands, whichever feels best in your body. Lengthen the spine. And then find some shoulder rolls backwards here. These are great for those of us who spend a lot of time on devices or computers. It's kind of the opposite. Chest opening, collarbone widens. It's like giving yourself a massage. Good. Release the arms. So we're going to play with something here, and it may not be in your practice, but we're going to bring the hands to the seat of the chair. We're going to scoot the feet out. So these are kind of some like push-ups. So we're just going to try to squat and then lift the hips back up onto the chair. Do that 3 or 4 more times. So find a squat. It can be a little or a lot. Maybe you just come off and come back on. That's fine. But the hands push down into the chair, hips lift off. Find a little squat. Bring it back up. 2 more. Last one. You got it. Good. Come on back to center. Take a minute. We're going to cross that right ankle over the left knee again, remembering if that's not good for your body, just cross the right ankle over the left. But if the right ankle is over that left knee, we are going to take a twist to the right. So the left hand's going to come to the outer right knee. Right hand reaches back, and we take a twist to the right. And breathe. Gently release back to center. And we're going to bring the back of the right hand to the sole or the arch of the left foot. The left arm reaches back, and we take a twist to the left here. Keep that right foot flexed. And release back to center. Uncross the legs, and we'll take it on the other side. So left ankle over the right ankle, or left ankle over the right knee. We bring the back of the right hand to the outer left knee. Left hand reaches back, and we twist left. Strong flex in the left foot. Slow, deep, even breaths. Using the breath as your barometer. If you can't get a full, deep breath, back out of the twist a little bit. And release out. Twist the other way. Back of the hand to the arch of the left foot. Right hand reaches back, twist right. And release back to center, uncross the leg, recross the right ankle over the left. Bring your hands to your belly and allow, it's kind of like a cat pose, so we're rounding the back. Scooping out the belly, and we're going to find any kind of forward fold here that works for you. So maybe it's forearms to the right leg, right foot is flexed, or the torso drapes over that right leg. Hang out here and breathe. Let your head hang heavy wherever you are in this pose. Good. If the torso is draped, come on back up to forearms and then lift the torso back upright. Uncross the legs. Left ankle to right ankle or left ankle to left knee. Left ankle to right knee. Again, hands to the belly, scoop out the belly, widen the shoulder blades, reach the spine back, finding that round shape in the spine, and then hinge forward to come to your forward fold. Whatever works in your body, and breathe. The torso is draped. Bring it up nice and slow. Lift it up. and uncross those legs. All right, so here's where you may want your block. So if bringing your right foot up onto the seat of your chair is not an option for you, that's not a problem. Grab your footstool, your block, and place your right foot on the block or the footstool or an ottoman or whatever you have, coffee table. Just don't break anything. Good, so that right knee is bent. And we're going to twist away from that right knee. So we're going to take the right elbow and hook it. And we're going to grab the back of the chair with the left arm, keeping both sit bones rooted into the chair. We're going to take a twist to the left. So twisting poses are great for the immune system, which we all need right now. Good. Other side, left foot to the block or your chair, left elbow hooks, right hand reaches back, reach both sit bones into the chair and twist to the right. So if the foot is on a block, it looks the same. Good. Release out. You can maybe move that block, or no, you may still need it here. So we're going to bring that right foot back up to the chair, and we're going to lift that left leg straight out in front. Strong flex of the left foot and lower. Inhale, lift that left leg straight up. Exhale, lower. Really reach out through the heel of the foot when you extend that leg. 2 more. And release. Switch sides. So left foot to the block or the seat of the chair. Root both sit bones into the earth. Inhale, extend the right foot. Strong flex. Exhale, release. Inhale, extend. Exhale, release. Flow with your breath at your pace. Two more. Good. Release out. One more like this. So right foot to the seat or your block. And this time we're going to twist towards our bent knee. So the left elbow hooks that right knee. Right hand reaches back and we twist towards the right knee. So again, this is what it can look like if your foot is on a footstool or a block. Might be easier to twist with a straight arm rather than hugging so you're not leaning forward. This is what it would look like with the block if your foot cannot get to the seat of the chair. And come on back through center. We'll take it to the other side. So left foot to the block or the seat of your chair. Right elbow hooks, or if you're on the block, straight arm. Left hand reaches back, twist to the left. And release back forward. And we're going to come on up to stand. We're going to stand to the side of our chair. And we're going to just come into mountain pose. So again, lift the toes up off the earth, spread the toes wide, and then lower them down to the earth. And maybe you kind of sway forward and backward to find your center. So where your hips are directly over your knees, knees over your ankles, shoulders over the hips, and the head nice and balanced. Lower the gaze or close the eyes. Feel your mountain. And we're going to play with moving in and out of chair pose here. So we're just going to bring a little bend into the knees and then straighten back up. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. So you can bend a little or a lot. It's your practice. You do what works for you. If you want to add the arms here, you can. Or the hands can come to the hips if you want to play with balance. Or the arms can come all the way up by the ears. Or maybe one arm comes up. You got options. You know me, I always like to give a lot of options. 2 more. Good. All right, let's play with tree pose. Work on our balance. So root down through the 4 corners of the right foot. Inner big toe and little toe mound, and inner and outer heel. Option to do kickstands, so that left knee is coming straight out to the side as the hips stay pointed forward. Stay right here and play with your balance, or you can bring the sole of the foot to the right calf, or you can help that left foot up to the thigh. All the trees are pretty, so you do what works best for you because it's your practice. Maybe you play with letting go. Maybe not. You do what works. So what can really help with your balance in tree pose is finding a spot on the earth in front of you to focus your gaze and your attention on. If you wobble and fall out, no worries. Just come on back into your tree pose. Every time you fall out of this pose and come back in, you're building strength. Every time you wobble and shake, you're building strength and focus as well. Good. Return the right hand to your chair and gently release that left leg. And we'll switch to the other side of your chair. Again, rooting down through the 4 corners of that foot. I'm not sure which side you're on. Find your spot to stare at on the earth. Options are kickstand and play with your balance here. Arms out can sometimes help with balance. The sole of the right foot to the left calf, if you're on the same side as me. Or help that foot all the way up to the thigh. Remembering no tree is any better than the other. Your tree is your tree and it's perfect. Keep hold of the chair for balance if that feels best for you. Or you can play with letting go and practicing your balance. Especially as we age, it's so important to maintain and practice balancing. Focusing on your breath as well as trying to stay upright. Good. Release out. Bring that leg down. We're going to take a standing side bend. So I'm standing with my left leg closest to the chair. So my left hand is on the chair. I'm going to inhale the right arm up by the right ear. And I'm going to take a side bend over to the left. Drawing that right shoulder back so we're not rounding into this. We're really reaching those right ribs out to the right. Focusing on the breath here. Inhale it back up. and we'll take it to the other side. So switch to the other side of your chair. Find your mountain pose like we did a minute ago. Root down through the feet. Inhale the left arm up by the left ear and take a side bend over to the right, drawing the left shoulder back. So we're really opening up the left side body and breathing. And come on back up to center. We're going to get into the neck a little bit here. So we're going to take the right hand to our forehead, and we're going to press the head into the hand any amount. Just a gentle pressure here. So we're kind of working the isometrics of those neck muscles. Breathe as you keep pushing the head into your hand into your head. Good. Gently release. Then we're going to bring the left hand to the back of the head, chin stays lifted, and we press the head into the left hand. Working the other way. I've had a crick in my neck the last couple days, and this kind of really helps that neck discomfort if you sleep on it wrong or tweak it somehow. Good. Gently release. Now we're going to take the right hand to the right side of the head, and again, head into hands. So we're working all the muscles of the neck. Pressing head into hand. And the hand into the head. And gently release. Left hand to the left side of the head. Head into hand into head. Gentle pressure. You can always be doing this while you're seated too. Doesn't have to be done standing. And gently release. All right, so let's take, inhale the arms overhead. We're going to interlace the fingers and inhale the arms up so the palms are pointing up towards the sky. And maybe you play with just a gentle back bend here. Nothing big, nothing crazy. Draw the low belly in and find a slight back bend here. You can always keep the hands to the low back and take a little back bend that way. Draw the elbows towards each other. Your choice. You do what works. And gently release. So we're going to do like we did when we were seated. We're going to grab opposite elbows behind the back. Find your balance. And again, let's take some shoulder rolls backwards. Remembering that if you're not grabbing opposite elbows, you can grab opposite wrists or hook the fingers like this and take your shoulder rolls backwards. You do what works. Again, noting which arm is on top because we'll have to even it out. Good. Release the arms. Switch the cross of the arms so the opposite arm is on top. And find your shoulder rolls again. And release out. And we're going to face the seat of our chair now. Get one more good twist in here. So we're going to bring the right foot to the seat of our chair. And we're going to hook that left elbow to the right knee, or the back of the right hand comes to that right knee. Look, right hand to the hip, we twist to the right. If you're hooking the left elbow, you can bring the hands to prayer and try to torque the chest open to the right. So either way is perfect. You do what works for you. But hang out here in this twist, slow, deep, cleansing breaths. Bringing out all those toxins, boosting our immunity with each twist we take. Good. Gently release out, and we'll switch out the legs. So now we root down through the right foot, left foot comes up to the seat of our chair, back of the right hand to the outside of the left knee, left hand to the left hip, and we twist, keeping the hip joints pointed towards your chair. Or that right elbow hooks the left knee, hands come to prayer, and we twist it open, any amount. Breathe, slow, deep breaths. Come on out. Release the left foot to the earth. And we're going to take the right heel to the seat of our chair. The right foot is flexed, so the toes are drawing back towards the body. And we're going to inhale, both arms up by the ears. Breathe. Relax the shoulders down. They're not hunched up. Relax the shoulders down. Lengthening the side bodies. If you're feeling it in the back of your right leg here, if you're feeling stretch, then just stay right here. That's perfect. If you'd like, you can find a forward fold over that right leg, but keep the length in the spine. See how my spine is long and straight? I'm not rounding into it. Keep the spine long and straight, and the right foot flexed. Isometrically draw that right hip back as the left hip comes forward. Maybe you reach towards the back of your chair if that feels better. Maybe you bring a little bend into that right knee if you need. As long as you're feeling some sensation in the back of that right leg, you're fulfilling the intention of the pose. Good. Bring the hands down, re-bend that right leg, and come on back up to stand. And we'll take it on the other side. So the left heel comes to the seat of the chair. And we're going to inhale the arms up. Left foot is flexed, toes drawing back towards you. Relax the shoulders down. Remembering your option to stay right here. This is perfect. Or hinging at the waist to bring the hands to the seat of the chair or the back of the chair. Or maybe it's to the thigh. We just don't want to apply too much pressure on that leg. Your knee's not going to like that. Keep the length in the spine. It's almost like you're reaching your chin out beyond those toes to keep the length of the spine and avoid the rounding. I'd rather that left knee be bent than the spine be round. You do what works. Play with it. What's best for your body. Draw the left hip back as the right hip comes forward. Notice how that shifts and intensifies the stretch in the back of your left leg. Breathing. And bend into that left knee, release it down. And we'll settle in for Shavasana. So go ahead and take a seat in your chair. So Shavasana is our final resting pose. So option is just to take it seated with the hands on the lap, palms down or up. You can lay down on the floor, on a couch, on your bed, whatever is most comfortable for you. If you're at your desk, you can rest your head on your forearms. So just take a minute to make any final wiggles, movements, adjustments, and then allow yourself to settle into stillness. Lower your gaze or close your eyes for some deep relaxation and meditation. Encouraging the focus to remain on your breath. No effort to change the breath. Just sort of allow yourself to feel very heavy. Scanning the body, noticing if you're holding any tension anywhere. And if you find tension as you scan the body, breathe into those places and allow them to release. Feel the effects of the class in your body. And I have a short reading called Immersion. Is it time to attend to the unimportant? Or is it time for tea and the things that are essential? My friend, stop zombie walking through life, tethered to tiny gadgets, staring down at what doesn't matter. Put them down. Then open wide your eyes and your heart. Go outside. Take a breath. And ask yourself, what time is it? Is it time to work, play, or rest? Then go and immerse yourself fully in whatever ensures your ladder is leaning against the right wall. Climb high, go deep, be engaged in relationships, at work, in play, and during rest. There is so much life to be savored if you just give it your attention. Your experience is what you agree to attend to. You get to choose. And when you choose wisely, you'll rediscover the joy that's been waiting for you all along. Living fully immersed is, after all, your job. It's time you act like it. We'll have a couple minutes of silence and then I'll cue you out. Gently begin to deepen your breath. Bring some small movements to your fingers and to your toes. And then as you're ready, reach the arms up by the ears, the legs out in front. Give yourself a big stretch in both directions like you're just waking up. And then relax the arms down. If you're on the floor, go ahead and roll off to either side and bring yourself up to a seated position. And once there, we'll all press our palms together in front of our heart center as our symbol of closing this sacred time that we have shared together and that you have made for yourself. So thank yourself for showing up on your chair today. Call to mind again your intention, your dedication, your mantra, holding that thought close in your mind's eye. We express deep gratitude to these bodies of ours for moving as perfectly as they did. My soul honors your soul. I commend the place in you where the Spirit resides. I admire the place in you that is of love, light, truth, and peace, because it's also within me. And in sharing these things, we are united. We are one. Namaste. Thank you all. Hope you have a great week, and we'll see you back here next Monday. Take care, stay warm and dry. Bye.